Remember that trade war everyone was freaking out about a few years ago? Yeah, well, it's still raging on, except things aren't exactly going according to plan. And by plan, I mean the US plan. Turns out China had a secret weapon up its sleeve this whole time. A super smart Harvard economist named Professor Ku Jin. Professor Jin has been dropping truth bombs about China's master plan to dominate the global economy, and let me tell you, it's some seriously next-level stuff. Forget everything you thought you knew about trade wars because China is playing a whole different game. So, what's China's big secret? Diversification, baby. It's not just a buzzword, it's a strategy that has been meticulously planned and executed over the years. While many countries focus on a few key industries or trading partners, China has cast a wide net, ensuring that it has multiple avenues for growth and stability. This approach has allowed China to weather economic storms that might have sunk less diversified economies. While the US was busy slapping tariffs on everything but the kitchen sink, China was quietly but effectively expanding its influence. The trade war between the US and China has been a hot topic, but what often gets overlooked is how China has used this period to strengthen its economic ties elsewhere. By diversifying its trade partners, China has mitigated the impact of US tariffs and continued to grow its economy. China was busy making friends and influencing people all over the world. From Africa to Europe, and from Latin America to Southeast Asia, Chinese diplomats and business leaders have been forging new relationships. These aren't just superficial connections, they are deep, strategic partnerships that involve significant investments in infrastructure, technology, and education. They've been forging new trade partnerships left and right, from Southeast Asia to Latin America, and these aren't just any partnerships. These are deals that involve billions of dollars and span multiple sectors, including technology, manufacturing, and natural resources. By doing so, China ensures that it has a stake in various global markets, making it less vulnerable to economic downturns in any single region, and they're not slowing down anytime soon. In fact, China's Belt and Road Initiative is a prime example of its long-term vision. This massive infrastructure project aims to connect Asia with Africa and Europe through land and maritime networks. It's not just about building roads and ports, it's about creating a new economic ecosystem that places China at its center. Think of it like this. If the US is the popular kid in school who everyone wants to be friends with, China is the quiet kid who's been secretly building a robot army in their basement. While the US has been basking in its popularity, China has been diligently working behind the scenes, developing technologies and strategies that are now starting to pay off in a big way. China is the quiet kid who's been secretly building a robot army in their basement. This metaphorical